This evening, our thought leadership series, we are very happy that we managed to invite SenseTime to come here and do a sharing with us. SenseTime is one of the very first AI unicorn. That means as a startup, your valuation exceeded $1 billion. And they are famous for computer vision, facial recognition. There are a lot of applications where tonight our speaker is going to share with us real life use case. So that should be very, very interesting.
Computer vision basically is referring to a field of computer science and artificial intelligence. Basically, what the computer can see, this field will allow the program to actually understand what is inside this video or this image or this picture. So basically, this is what it is. And then abstract out the data that's relevant to the pictures or the videos that is ingested or analyzed. It's estimated that the market size will be around 48.3 billion between 2017 and 2023. And what's very significant is that it will continue to enjoy a growth of 31.65% year on year. AI is nothing new, but why is it that suddenly everybody is trying to utilize AI and AI solutions in the industries itself? Because AI breakthroughs nowadays are actually enabled by deep learning. What we understand that from the typical machine learning algorithms or the researchers, right, the amount of data and the performance it's not a linear curve. So with deep learning techniques, right, what it does is that it's actually you are able to actually increase the performance of the AI solutions as versus a machine learning AI algorithm. So it comes to a point whereby it doesn't matter how many amount of data you put in. There's a plateau, you hit the plateau with the traditional machine learning algorithms, but with deep learning, you will not hit that plateau. And with more amount of data, your algorithm just get better and better. Basically, 1080 is high definition, 720p is not. So I actually watched how we crunch the data or analyze the video for 720p. The problem for that is that it's only able to detect or able to recognize faces up to a distance of 5 meters. So there's a practical reason for the HD, because the HD then you'll be able to expand it up to even 10 or even 12 meters. For facial recognition technologies, right, Asian face, SenseTime actually will perform better on Asian faces. So this is a given because the access to database and access to the data itself, right, predominantly is Chinese or Asian faces. So for Indian or India-based AI company, they have access to the Indian population, right? Then the reverse will be true. That means that the support for Chinese faces will be not that good. That's why SenseTime, as a corporate and as a research company, right, has the incentive to actually spread out and branch out to places like Middle East, India, and even European, so that we have the ability to actually fine-tune our algorithm from there, so that ultimately we can reduce this racial bias over time itself. As a rule of thumb, for instance, SenseTime, when we are hiring, right, it's also very tough for us to get related people to join us. So what we're looking for is domain experience.
So what exactly is missing when you say tough, right, to find from the market? What exactly is the mismatch?
Application knowledge. So
application knowledge, meaning the domain.
So for instance, how do you, as I mentioned, how do I apply this AI solution to a banking industry? I will get candidates that actually have a healthy knowledge of the banking industries, whether it's in core banking apps or whether it's in the financial transactions, the SOP operations itself.
So meaning that if you have a contract for banks and if you need additional resource in the apps, so you will try to find somebody already working in the banks.
Correct.
Have that kind of exposure, even though they know nothing about computer visioning, but they will come in with their strength focusing on the banking.
Yep. So there's still value in the domain experience or knowledge that you accumulate over the years. The future state of computer vision, in my opinion, is that for those industries that already have set processes, SOPs in place, then those are quite naturally, it will have some form of AI that will be helping to streamline and automate certain aspects of the operations. Then for those industries that, as I mentioned just now, you don't need it, it's a luxury, and you don't even have a set process on even how to do certain things, right? Then the last thing that you want is to try to inject AI or automation into it, or artificial intelligence into it, because it's just a waste of time. The amount of benefits you can reap from this kind of use cases or solutions is quite limited. SenseTime itself is trying to set these standards and regulations in their small little ways, because back in China, that's why they set up this ethics committee, standards committee, with the end goal of providing a framework or protocols to govern all these technologies. Whether or not for me, I'm a very skeptical person. I'm a salesperson, so okay, a framework is good, protocol is good, but what if you have a crazy dictator or government person in charge, right? Then it doesn't stop anything. But at least it's a start. So right now we are seeing that 2 years ago, it's cowboy. Everything you just implement, your data is in the open. So right now they are trying to utilize ISO standards and protocols and cybersecurity requirements, right? They impose on the products itself. So I believe we are on the right path. It may be slow, but we are getting there. The adoption is there. So that's good news in my opinion.